Geologists are? If you wonder that, listen to me. Geologists are scientists who studies about the solid earth and observing rocks and minerals. They study rocks to learn histories of the earth. They try to figure out what is it made of, how it formed, and what had happened to the rock. They also study about earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, and other earth things. They study oil, metal, and other earth resources too. Geologists work to understand the structures of the earth. They work to study the process of the earth too. Do you know that geologists also name the rock if no one knows the rock? But they can't name it right away. They have to find some details before they name the rock. Studying second graders. Second graders are studying the classroom. But for geologists, they study in different places. Geologists often begin their work outdoors, and that's called fieldwork. They go to outcrop to study. Do you know what outcrop is? It's a place where earth crust is exposed. Outcrop is an awesome place to see what earth is made of. If they finish working in the outdoors, they work in the laboratory. They record the new information that they found about rocks and other things. And they also make a plan for tomorrow. Plan is really important. Do you know that geologists doesn't just have to work and studies about the earth? Some geologists, like planetary geologists, does it. They study the universe. Do you think of when you ask you what tools are geologists using? After you listen to me, you can find out. When geologists go outside and do a field work, they use geologists too, like hammers, hand lenses, rock bags, rockets, safety goggles, acid and hardness testers to observe the rocks. They also use compasses to find the way, and cameras, notebook, and other things to record the information. When they are working in the lab, the most useful tool is microscope. Do you know what microscope is? I'll tell you. Microscope is something that gives a close look at something. So geologists can give a close look at the rock, and then they can find more and more information. They also use a computer to organize the information too. Are you still thinking that there are just one kind of geologist in the world? There are lots of kinds of geologists in the world. For example, environmental geologists. They study the things that relate to environment, like erosion. One more example is structural geologists. They study rock structure in field mapping and laboratory studies. Also, they study to know how these rock structures can influence mine injury and building things. Check if you understand or not. First question. What is a geologist? Geologists are scientists who study the earth. Next question. Where are they doing their work? They're working in the outdoors or labs. Remember what specific place are they working? It's an outcrop. Last question. Are there just one kind of geologist or more? Of course more.